Hi guys, this is Spartan765. Today I'm doing a video for a viewer that just sent me a message saying his Tokarev magazine feeds like a bastard. Pretty much it's all Muslimed up. It just doesn't feed, or not feed, but load very good. He's saying it loads hard and it just won't take the 8th round. Wants to know how to fix this problem. Obviously, there are a couple things you want to look for first in your Tokarev magazine. This goes same with 1911 magazines, any single stack magazine made out of steel, pretty much. Now, first thing you want to look for in your magazine is, are there any dents? If there are any dents, well, that's probably the reason. Okay, now the next part you're going to have to do is you're going to have to disassemble the magazine. Now, how do you do this? Because you want to look for there's rust. There could be heavy rust inside there that's causing this problem. How you disassemble the magazine is you'll flip the mag over. You'll see right on there's a little lip right here. There's a little rectangular button looking thing. You can take a precision screwdriver or something like that, push that down. Then you can slide the magazine plate, the bottom or floor plate, off of the magazine, keeping your finger over the spring. That comes off like that. There's a floor plate. Now, here there's another piece, and that's the little locking mechanism for the floor plate. Take that off, set it aside. Then release your spring. That's going to come out like this. Then just flip it upside down, the follower come right out like that. Now, what you're going to want to look for here are a few things. Is your spring a rusty, worthless, Muslimed up piece of shit? Which, usually if it's that Muslimed up where it's just that rusty, it'll just break or won't work at all. But that's the first thing you want to look at is your spring. Next thing you want to look at is your follower right here. Now there's this little piece here on the edge of the follower. It's a little ear that catches the slide release on the last shell, so it catches and locks the slide back. You're just going to want to slide that in here. Does that slide in freely, or do you really have to force it? And is it rubbing anywhere excessively? If so, make minor adjustments with pliers to the little ears. On this particular magazine, it wasn't making the slide lock back, so I did adjust it. I bent it out a little bit. Next thing you're going to want to look for is look down the magazine. Is the magazine rusty? Is there rust buildup in there? If there is, then what I would recommend is taking some rem oil, spraying it in there, taking a steel wire brush and just go to town in there, you know, like that. Or if you don't have a steel wire brush, you can use some steel wool. You know, pull that through there a bunch of times. That'll usually work. And if you really don't have anything else, paper towel might work, or a toothbrush. A toothbrush probably won't work so good, but it'll get her done eventually. Okay, now how to reassemble your magazine. And those are the problems that would cause it from not feeding. Or if you just got a really hard spring like an unissued mag. One thing I would recommend if your spring is just that terrible, load the spring, load the magazine with that spring with a very tight push to it. Just load it all the way up, 8 rounds, let it sit for a couple weeks loaded. Or, you know, maybe not a couple weeks, about a week probably loaded, and that will help it even out a little bit. What you always want to do generally before you replace your magazine spring after you've been handling it, because your hands have oils on them, not heavily, but just lightly. Just dust it, because you don't want to get oil and everything in the gun. Just give it one quick squirt, barely any. That's all you need. You don't want to get oil in the chamber or on your bullets. Now, next thing, there's this little loop here. This little loop, the follower goes right in that loop, just like this. See how I'm doing that? Right on there. See? In there like that. Then flip your mag up, slide that follower in there, just like that. Okay? Now, this next part, for some reason, seems to confuse people. There's this little locking piece. You got to make sure this little lip piece here, this is what locks it, is facing up, not down. Push that on. Okay? Maybe kind of a little bit of annoying to get on, but you got to get her done. Okay, alright, it's not going on. It's being a Muslim. Oh, come on, you fucking Muslim. There we go. Okay, once you get that on, just take your floor plate, a little dust, just so it comes off easier next time. There we go. Just slide that floor plate right back on there till it clicks, and if you push it all the way and it doesn't click, just give the mag go like this, just and it'll click. Like I said, another thing to look for is obviously denting, like dents on the outside. Even a little dent will cause, a very little dent will even cause the magazine, or if it's bowed in any way, like bent slightly or bowed, then it probably wouldn't go into the gun so easy. But that would be a reason it would be loading hard, or not loading all the ammo. Hope this video helped. Like I said, this applies to all single stack steel magazines, like 1911 mags, Kimber mags, that's a 1911, Tokarev mags, pretty much anything that takes a single stack magazine, Luger mags, you know, etc., L35 mags, whatever you got, it applies to. You got any comments or questions? Feel free to send me a message. Spartan765 out.